matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? The Broncos will kick it away to get this game going. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Trojans offense making their way on the field to open this game. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, second and 10 from the 39. And throwing again on second and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Wants to throw it. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Trojans line up with a first and goal. QB decides to keep it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Trojans.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's man. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Boise State Broncos offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Now, they feature a tight end, Kirk, coming off a big game. He was a reliable target, showed off the hands, and this is a defense that has to be very aware of him today.
Yeah, they really did a great job of getting him the football, really a lot of times behind the linebackers, between those safeties. You got to think this defense will try to take that away, but this tight end showed the nation how good he is. Cannot wait to see if he can do that again today.
Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. As the first down is still going. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down play coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They keep him off balance with a run. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The pocket breaking down. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Moves out of the pocket. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
That's a quarterback who is willing his team to find a way to win. 4th and goal, everything covered, and instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First down, looking to throw the ball. And the receiver's got it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass is caught. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to scramble. Contact as he threw it. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And the Broncos come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds, but a big play by this offense on the final play of the first quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Hot over the middle. It's man. Touchdown, Boise State. Strong game by this quarterback. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack. They've converted both previous fourth down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Broncos begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Looking for the wide out, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Handoff to the single back. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. The pass rush closing in. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quick completion to the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here comes the handoff. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. No running with the draw play. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, look at a throw for it. It's a quick grab. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, they get the first down here, and I got to be honest, a little bit surprised by the softer coverage by that corner. I thought he'd be a little bit tighter and closer to the sticks, especially on a 4th down play. But give him the conversion, and they keep this drive alive.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Touchdown, USC, as they put 6 more on the board. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's man. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He makes the grab. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs here. Finding some room at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. It's incomplete, broken up nicely. Now there is a flag on the play back in the offensive pit area. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Penalty makes it first down and 20. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's man. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And these two defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. Feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble from these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
And the running back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. It's a short completion of the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Touchdown, Broncos. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Okay, ready?
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to throw it again. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. He's going to hand this off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's caught across the middle. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looking to scramble now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boise State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. 1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it almost really and
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. A booming kick. It's good from 59 yards away. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage. Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Defense is coming after him. Looks left and finds his target there. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And they'll use the ground game here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. 2 teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Boy, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. That's another strike for this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Looks to the left, pass caught. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
Great cut there. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a first down. They better get lined.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. On the move now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Finding space at the 20. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.